Hi, I'm Angie Powers, your Olathe NEA president, and I'm here coming from Olathe North, one of our amazing high schools. Just a good evidence that Olathe NEA is here for all of our schools. So we know this time of year is very challenging, and we wanted to bring you a little bit of joy as well as the information that you need so that you can go about your day. So wanted to share with you all some of the pictures from our Kansas NEA RA, our Representative Assembly. Our UniServ named Kaw Valley won the award for growth and market share. So here's some of our UniServ leaders as well as our KNE staff. Here we have just some of our Kaw Valley delegates, many Olathe NEA members, some weren't pictured, but we had a nice table full. It was the largest group we've had in a while, and we were really excited to make sure that our Olathe NEA delegates' voice were heard in the business that we did. You see Elizabeth here at a mic making her voice heard, and I really wanted to highlight also one of the highlights of the KNERA is the Just Imagine Justice contest. We have a student expression contest, and this year Brandon Schwartz from Olathe South and Jennifer Zimmerly from Olathe Northwest, their students were honored as part of the Just Imagine Justice contest. And you can see there's a link right here, but I did want to take just a moment to take you to that website. This is Naomi's piece from Olathe Northwest, a beautiful piece of art. Her artist statement is amazing. And then also wanted to highlight Becca, Ibarra from Olathe South. Her video is here. I cannot emphasize how amazing this video is. If this looks familiar, this screenshot of the video is because Becca was also the best in show at our district Martin Luther King Jr. contest. So wanted to highlight that, and we will keep finding opportunities to elevate students' voices about justice, because there's no more important time to do so. Our contract corner for this month, sorry, my slides are lagging a little bit, is about the continuing contract law. And as members of the licensed certified bargaining unit, you have a continuing contract, meaning unless you are notified by a certain date that you are not going to have a contract in the Olathe School District, you will assume that that contract will happen. So it's really important to know that in our contract, these dates are outlined, and they're also in state law. So if you do not receive notice of non-renewal by May 15th, then you have a contract for that following year, barring any other wild job action, of course. I also wanted to emphasize resignation. I hope we can keep all of the amazing talent we have here. However, if you do need to resign and you are being told that your resignation must be put in by April 1st or by May 1st or literally any other date but May 29th, you are being told wrong. It's defined by state law and is in our agreement. You have until May 29th to resign from the district. After that date, you would need to have a Board of Education release. So let's make sure we get that correct. Obviously, we've got some additional contract language about resignation. And then if you resign after May 29th, 2026, and you are requesting to be released from contract, please be aware that it is our practice that releases aren't approved until a competent replacement has been found. So if you need to resign after the date and you are asking for a release of contract, if you are an Olathe NEA member, you should reach out to myself and we will be happy to see what we can do to help you. And if you're not an Olathe NEA member, you can join at kne.org/join, or you can contact HR yourself. In terms of upcoming dates and reminders, I wanted to let you know that we have 2 Board of Education meetings before a very important date, which is June 30th, 2026. That is not only the deadline to exchange up to 3 days of PTO for the daily substitute rate, it's also the last day for the board to notify employees of the termination of VERP or HRA for 27-28. So May 7th is the Board of Education meeting, and we also have one June 4th. And these would be opportunities that anybody could come, attend, make public comments. Just want to make sure that you are aware of those opportunities. We've already talked about the deadlines. We've already talked about the PTO. And then wanted to remind you, for those of you that are not in pilot buildings for the appraisal process, if you are New Educator 1, New Educator 1 Extended, New Educator 2, Career Transition Year, or of course, Career Year 3, you should have your summative evaluation complete by April 30th. We've already talked a little bit about the agreement, and want to remind you that we have 3 scheduled negotiations meetings remaining. We have had people in the room, and it's been amazing as a member of professional council to be able to look and see in the audience the people who we represent is amazing for us. It also lets the members of professional council and the board know that these issues are important to you. So the 22nd, we expect to hear responses to proposals on SPED, paperwork days, blackout days, elementary plan time on 4-day weeks. And we will also give a proposal on managing student behavior. And we will keep working to elevate your voice and insist on the pay and working conditions that you deserve. For next week, we have a May Day Spirit Week. Each day we have a theme and a very simple way that you can show your union power, your solidarity, to highlight how important the work that we do as educators and as ESPs are to our students. Your area rep or association rep, your building rep will send out information. There'll be opportunities to learn more. There'll be opportunities to learn prizes. We love to see information on social media. Tag Olathe NEA, use the hashtag ONEA Strong, and we are so excited to join unions and educators across the country in not only celebrating International Workers' Day on May 1st, but also kicking off Mental Health Awareness Month, which is so vital to the work that we do as well. We also want to give you an opportunity, if you are looking for a side hustle, we are looking for some members who like talking to people and like to learn more about their union. So if you would like to make $20 an hour, it's a great summer gig. Can also be a gig, that side hustle you can have throughout the school year. We've got flexible hours. We've got a couple of training opportunities. You also get paid for training. We've got a member organizer retreat in person in Topeka, May 1st and May 2nd. So if you're interested in joining that, just let me know. And then even more convenient, we have a virtual training on May 23rd. So you can register at the link on the slide, and feel free to reach out to myself or Elizabeth Grubau if you'd like more information about being a member organizer. In our contract here in Olathe, our nationally board certified educators receive 2 $1,000 stipends, one each semester. So if you'd like to learn a little bit more about national board certification, KNEA has some great support, and you can RSVP to this opportunity on Tuesday the 28th to learn more. Also, your voice is being heard. Educator safety and educator rights is a hot topic. So we have a save the date. We don't yet have a registration link, but we'll get that out. But in July 20th to 21st in Topeka, and then 27th to 28th McPherson, we are going to have a summit that focuses on educator safety and rights. So this is a super exciting opportunity, and we will get that information out to you as soon as possible. In the meantime, we wanted to let you know that we do have members only rights one-pagers. So these are available to any KNEA member, everything from documenting safety issues to calling the police to ICE in schools. Click on this link right here, and it will open up to all of our educator rights, know your rights documents. So with that, thank you so much for making your union stronger by being a member. Have a great day.